It's a new week and therefore it's time for a new Animal of the Week. Or is it a new week? I don't know. I think I'm starting to lose all concept of time. Well, my calendar says it's Monday, so I will trust in that. Anyway, this week we'll be looking at the Dracula Parrot, a red and black parrot that has no relation to vampires, blood-sucking, or Transylvania, but its feathers kind of look like blood, and it's got a scary looking face, so I guess that is close enough for whoever gave it that nickname. It's a nickname because it's not the parrot's real name, but Dracula Parrot sounds much better than Pesquet's Parrot. Pesquet's parrots are the only members of their genus, this word, and they are classed as true parrots, so at least half of its name is correct. It is indeed a parrot. As previously mentioned, Dracula parrots have no connection to Transylvania, or Romania as a whole. This is because they don't live there. They live in a very different place, on the island of New Guinea in the Pacific Ocean. On the island of New Guinea, these parrots are only found in very specific areas. Mountain forests are their main habitat, and they will tend to live in social groups within the forests. They are commonly found at the very least in pairs or in groups up to 20 individuals in size. The island of New Guinea is actually in third place for the number of different parrot species living there. South America holds the largest number at around 100 of the 393 different species of parrot. Australia is second at 57, and New Guinea holds 46. Though it's third place, in my opinion, it still beats the others because they don't have the Dracula parrot, making them clearly worse. The reason the Dracula parrot only lives in the mountainous rainforest regions of New Guinea is all down to their very specific diet. They are named Dracula parrots and look like they are flesh-eating, blood-sucking vultures, but they actually only eat figs and nectar, a rather more pleasant diet than what you would expect. Figs and flowers do run out quickly when groups of 20 parrots all start eating them in one area, and so they are known to seasonally migrate around the mountainous regions of their island so they don't run out of figs and starve. Interestingly, their featherless heads seem to be a direct adaptation to their feeding behaviour. Just as vultures have bold heads to allow them to feast on flesh and blood without their feathers matting, so do Dracula parrots, except it's to stop sticky fig juice and nectar from congealing in their feathers, not blood. Dracula parrots are rare and hard to study, owing to the fact that they live in mountainous rainforests of an underdeveloped island with relatively poor infrastructure, and so they are understandably hard to get to. What we do know is that they do in fact breed. Shocking, I know. We do also know that they usually make large nests in hollow trees and lay maybe 2 eggs, but it's hard to tell if they have any sort of seasonal mating, though it wouldn't be surprising if they did, as they do tend to migrate to different areas of the island in search of food. We can probably assume that due to the fact that they are parrots, they breed much like other parrots, using their cloacas to fertilise the female's eggs, which they then lay. The Dracula parrot does have more adaptations than its featherless head. Firstly, its colour scheme. The red and black is not exactly a common colour for parrots, and it certainly doesn't do anything to help it camouflage in the very green rainforest it lives in. There are many theories of why it's coloured this way. It certainly isn't camouflage, which leaves 2 possibilities really: to attract other members of its species or to ward off predators. An interesting point to note is that there is very little sexual dimorphism between males and females. The only large difference is that males have a small red patch by their eyes. This means that the reason for their coloration is probably less to do with attracting mates and more to do with either locating members of their groups or warding off predators. It isn't fully known what natural predators these parrots have, again owing to the difficulty studying them, but they do certainly have unnatural predators. These parrots are classed as vulnerable by their IUCN due to their naturally low numbers mixed with the threat of humans. Habitat loss is a large threat to them, however one of the most damaging actions humans have taken against them is poaching and capturing them. Their feathers are sought after for decorative purposes, and the parrot's unique look makes them desirable exotic pets in the illegal pet trade. This has all put pressure on the already rare parrot, and things will only get worse for them over time. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you'd like to learn more about our world, its history, and the wonderful life that surrounds us all, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you think we deserve it and if you'd like to see more from us.